Yo, this is Jesse with Bowman Land Clearing. All right, so we're back hammering it pretty hard. Don't know if you remember this one. If you haven't, you can go look at it. I'm not going to tag my other stuff in because I ain't got time or the figuring out how to do the links. But anyway, so if you remember this one, we broke the mirror on the other side because it was raining. I fell off in that ditch over there trying to back up over here. The fence is still here, but he didn't have the cables. So we did all the mulching right here. I think we spent 4 or 5 days out here, which I didn't get to clean all this front side because that's where they had all the piles. So it's looking pretty good. He's got his horses eating up some of the stuff. Looks pretty good still, which we got to go up there where his son's building and mulch around the backside for his septic system. So now I was trying to figure out how to get in here, which I didn't know he had that, so that way I can back up in here. But I did mulch a trail down there, so I'm hoping they'll have a turnaround somewhere because I really need one, because I really don't have to back up his driveway because it's pretty steep. We'll figure something out. Pretty sure I can get down through here. So let's see what we can do. All right, so this is where we mulched a while back. We wasn't able to do much up there because they had it piled full of debris all the way up through here like that. So we mulched all that lower side all the way up to the fence line over there. Still looks pretty good, chunky here and there. But yeah, they had it mounded up right through here, pretty much along the edge. So if I had my excavator, I could have reached out and grabbed a lot of it. But I don't think they wanted that. Let's get this warmed up and get it unloaded real quick. Have to fuel up since my dad likes to run it just about empty, so I'll have to fuel up before I park the truck. All right, so we're next to the house. I got a mulch trail up there. I was going to talk to the customer, but he's not answering a phone call. He's busy. But we got to go back here, and I'll show you shortly. I'm gonna have to make a trail, but I didn't want to make a trail over here. There's the customer now. Let me find that out before I say anything. So gotta get that tree off the front. So I'm gonna show you, there's the barn dominium. They're wanting me to push all the way up here and clean up. So that being a building, we've done learned our lesson on the last one where we slung a tree into the house or the barn dominium. So we got a mulch. So right there, there's a little orange little piece there. So right there, 150 foot, there's another one over there, straight down to that ribbon over there where that big tree that's laying down. And we'll be taking out stuff like this, and we'll be leaving the bigger stuff and the other hardwoods. So pretty much that far, straight down, big old rectangle. I'll kind of show you. The customer sent a really good drawing. I think this was all set up here. So here's the house, and then we're on the back side of the septic system. So 25 foot from the cut bank, 75 foot wide and 150 foot long. So that's what we got. We're just going to go ahead and start laying her down. So this won't take long, it being really opened up, not much brush, just a bunch of just dead stuff and small saplings. So we got somewhat fairly new knives, only about 2 hours of it, so it should shred all this pretty nice and clean. All right, just a hour-ish, hour and a half in. It's hard to see because the sun, when I was coming in, it's hard to see, and I didn't want to sling at the house, but some of the carpenters came in. I guess the carpenters came in, they left, so I think I was dusting them out. So my plan is to get back on this other side and shoot that stuff down this way, since it's got a dirt mound. Try to push that stuff this way, and then I can come in this way to kind of clean it up, cross hatch the you know, debris and mulch and stuff like that, and then keep stuff from slinging over there. It's luckily it's got a barrier, but there's the pink stop. I cleaned out more right through here. It should go down through here, but I wanted to make it look a little cleaner. So, and it's not as dusty as it has been, but that lower side's pretty little rough. I'm gonna start going down this way, and I'm gonna start coming down this way to push it down. So, but it's looking pretty good. I'd say another hour and a half, probably about lunchtime, we'll have it done. But I got to be careful to not damage that new building. All right, so I got everything. I was wanting to get towards the house, but I'm gonna sling all kinds of stuff on it, and I don't want to hit it. So I got some random chunks. A couple of them are close to a tree, but I didn't get to see. So we're going to, I got some stuff laying off on the edges. I'm gonna pull everything out in a pile. I got to each corner, I got some chunks here, pushed a little bit more from there to there. Real dusty. A few chunks here and there that once I pick up, throw in a pile, I can mulch up a little better. There's the other stub. See, some of these are too close. I don't want to nick the bottoms of them. So, which I pushed a little bit more for him, and then it goes straight down there. There's a big tree, but I pushed a little bit further. So they're gonna be doing septic work over here, then they'll have an excavator, so if they need to rip up or something like that, I got all the brush and stuff around it. I was gonna do it that way, but once I start mulching that way, I'd sling it towards the building. I'm just not gonna do that. So I think he said he had another spot where I mulched over there last time, just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and knock these little hairs off the trees, clean things up, back drag a little bit more, and then we'll load up and head out. So got a few little things here and there, some simple stuff, get the machine blowed off. It's pretty good material, pretty good. Oh yeah, that's what we do. Well, I drove all the way over there because he said he had a couple trees, 6 or 7 trees that was in the way of his fence. This is what I mulched. I think it was last year. Yep. So I mean, the material don't look too bad. It's a lot chunkier than what the CMOS could do, but oops, struck the phone. But yeah, it's a little chunkier, but still decomposing pretty good, still holding a pretty good base here. So that's what it looked like when I was coming up through here. I tried to mulch some of it up. If I had the seam off, I could probably chew it up a little better, but I think I spent 4 or 5 days out here. I mean, this stuff was all hardwoods. But anyway, I'm pretty sure he said something about the fence line over at the neighbor's property. So I'm pretty sure I seen ribbons up here, pink ribbons. So I'm gonna walk down here and I'll walk up here just to make sure it's not down here and I mulch something that they was put ribbons up for either his son's utilities or property line or something like that, but I'm gonna make sure. So, but it's what we fixing to do. And then we'll be finished mulching trees up, be done, and then figure out how to get out of this little pickle here, because the way the driveway's set up in the big trees. But we'll figure it out. I don't care if I have to mulch something out of the way, so we'll figure it out. We'll grab a snack real quick because I'm starting to get hungry, and then we'll go towards Charleston, Tennessee, which is several exits up that way. So phew, let's see what we can get done. All right, so he said he ribboned everything off. I'm thinking he's got something. His property line goes right up to the neighbor's fence, comes right through, literally right through here. And I think he's gonna put fencing right here. And I'm not really sure if he wants me to mulch all this up, which he knows I can't do stuff like that. That's suckered hardwood. But he said there's about 6 or 7 trees, and I counted, there's 4, 5, 6, 7. So he may just run it as where he can get to it. So I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna call and double make sure before I do that and leave, and then him not get what he's looking for, because I'm pretty sure his property line goes through this tree, this big one. So his son owns this back. But yeah, we'll go ahead and call him real quick and see what he wants us to do. All right, so never mind. I was thinking the ones, because he's got ribbons. He said the ones with the ribbons, that one's way too big. He asked me if I could do something. Well, I said, nah, I don't even want to try to beat my head up. So I'm gonna take these down. These are some nice hardwoods, and that's where his property line goes. You got that one, and then the one literally next to the tractor. So we're gonna have to be careful. May have to go get the chainsaw. So let's go ahead and knock these down. I may back drag a time or two to show you the difference between my old head and the new one, which this is already dead, but we'll show you the difference. I'm not really sure what's going on with these GoPros. These cost so much and they don't work worth half the time. I got it loaded up and I knocked out those trees, mulched them up pretty good bit. I mean, they was probably 2-liter size to a milk jug. Some of them mulched up pretty easy, but the one over here, that sucker was a hickory or a pecan or something like that. But it took me a while. Got it loaded up. We're fixing to go find that, get the address and go to the next one. It's probably an hour further away. But it's a big commercial job too. It's a couple days just mulching a retention pond, but we'll go check it out, getting this loaded up and got it blowed down. I'm gonna blow it down again, and then we'll head on out.